We'll go with the flow to see where the conversation takes us.
Okay, perfect. What's the background? You change the background?
Yeah. Oh, let me fix it. I figured out something with Zoom backgrounds. So now I'm gonna have a lot of fun with them.
No, I like your background. I like your original background.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with this one?
It's just, it looks fake.
It is fake. It's a photo.
I know. And what kind of photo is that? What's back there? I mean, it's gotta be something that looks nice or something that, like.
What is it? It's a photo of, I don't know, it's just a montage of different like gold jewelry, I think. So, oh well, you know what? I was excited about it. I can't believe you don't like it.
Sorry.
I'll rethink it.
I just love seeing you with the original background. You look nicer. I wanna see that window, I wanna see yeah.
You want to see where I live? I know it's more intimate, I guess. It's more yeah, you get a sense of my space and where I am.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
this, I could be anywhere. I could literally be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Okay, well, we're gonna keep it for this video.
Oh no! So seriously, you're gonna keep it?
Yeah. If I watch it back and I don't like it, I have to watch it back. If I watch it back and I don't like it, I'll change it. Also, because we're entering like a new, we're discussing something new. I wanted like a change.
Okay.
Oh, dresser. You're a man of habit. I can tell you're a man of habit.
Well, yeah, I don't like change too much. I don't change. Yeah, maybe. I'm not the kind of person who change things just for the sake of it. If something is working, I stick with it.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, but okay, it's just you look different. You don't. I was expecting the usual you. Now you're giving me something else. So I'm like, I have to adapt to the new person and adapt to the new background and everything. So, anyways.
Oh wow, this is deep though. I did not know a background was going to elicit this kind of response. But I see what you mean. I think I'm also the kind of person that sometimes just switches things up just for the heck with us.
Well,
so
I can see that now for sure.
Yeah, it was a little, well, anyways, we'll see. If you really don't like it, I'll go back to my original background, but I have to also not like it. So we'll see.
Okay, we'll see. You watch it first. And are you missing your lighting?
No,
your light
am I not right? It's still there.
Okay. Maybe it's the background.
You're just trying to get in my head. I'm not gonna let you, okay?
Well, you let me know once you watch it, okay? You let me know. But I think
like the lighting isn't good either.
Yeah, your lighting is missed. I mean, it's your original videos were good. So this one is more like,
I know, you're right. Sometimes you try something new, it doesn't work out. You have to go back to the old.
You know what exactly. I mean?
Just like, I thought the new one would be better, but it's not. So, but anyways.
No problem.
Yeah, all good. Try to stay focused. Try to not get too distracted by this new version of me and my background.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna get distracted.
Okay, awesome.
I can adapt quickly, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So, how's your week? How have you been?
Good. I mean, I've been having, it's good times now because sun is out and I can go outside and just, enjoy the weather. So,
okay.
The times, yeah, week has been, I don't know. I can't really say anything spectacular happened.
Okay, well, that's good. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, summer is coming, so maybe in summer will be more things happening. But for now, it's apparently like everything is dead.
Well, apparently things opened up at midnight last night.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true. I have to go at Home Depot pick up a few things. I'm a Home Depot guy. That's like my second house.
Oh really?
I was planning on going here. I'm like, I'm home. Like, oh man, baby. It's been closed for so long.
I have a few returns I need to make, some online shopping purchases that didn't work out. So that's my errand today, now that the shops are open. But the lineups are crazy, it looks like. Like people are dying to get in the shop. So it's like huge lineups.
People are crazy. That's what you should say. I don't know why they're dying to get in the shop. I mean, there's tomorrow, there's after tomorrow, and the tomorrow after tomorrow, and the tomorrow after tomorrow. So why are you rushing? Like you go at the return and you have like lineup at the return. People want to return at the same day. Like
I know.
Right, like today you see lineup. I'm like, what are you doing? Just give it more time. Like
give it more time. I don't know why people get so eager in that way, but I'll check. For me, the place is close by, so if there's a lineup, I'm just going to be like, I'll wait till next week because I've waited at least a month already. So I can wait some more. But
yeah.
Okay,
well, that's good. My week was good. It was really good. I had few jobs here and there, constructions, like and then so regular days, regular work. That's pretty much it.
Regular week. I feel like
it was just regular week.
I need a system of keeping track of my week or something, because by the time it hits Friday, I really have a hard time remembering how the week went. Maybe it's because the days are the same. I don't know. But that's why
maybe it's because maybe it's because you're not working on a particular project. If you have like a project that you work on and that it's not taking you 2 weeks, so you'll be able to like track the time and say, okay, I'm working on this project and this is what I did on Monday and Tuesday. You know what I mean? So right now it's just like, and everything is closed, so you don't go out, you don't see people. Like sometimes you're like, oh, I went to this store, I did this, I did that.
That's true.
Now everything is closed. You're just at home, so it's
I know, because when I try and remember what I did, I'm just like, I know it was a good week, but what did I do? What did I actually do? I mean, apart from the usual, because but anyways. Your being late gave me time to actually read the script again. I was just finishing it up when you joined the conversation.
Okay.
And also I read the treatment, so that's good.
Okay. I read the script. I didn't get a chance to read the treatment.
It's okay.
But so let's start with the script. Did you see anything that from the script, anything that you wanted to change, anything that you wanted to revisit?
What did we want to do today? Did we want to?
So we wanted to talk quickly about the script and see if there's anything that we wanted to revisit. And after that, we want to talk about the storyboard. Oh,
I see. Okay. You know what? No, I mean, let's see how many, am I at the end here? I'm just reading the very last page. I'm on page 15 of the script where Kim comes in and causes a bit of trouble and then David leaves. Okay. And so far, so good, actually. I mean, the one thing is that we have to just go in and make different changes is Kim is married to David in the script. And in the treatment, they're engaged and we changed the status because we wanted to make it a little bit easier for him to transition from Kim to, and a marriage would involve some sort of divorce and like just so many, it would be technically not as easy, but if it's an engagement, I think, you can easily enough break up off an engagement and possibly start something new, within a shorter period of time without facing too much judgment.
No, that's a good point. I know in the treatment we made it so that they engage, so it's easier for him to transition. So do you still have access to the Celtics thing?
Oh, is that where it would still be the original script?
Original is still there. That's where we're still gonna go and make the changes.
I see. Yeah, I was wondering how I'd make the changes. And also as I was reading, I saw some typos and just like paragraphs that weren't aligned properly, so we might want to just fix all of that while we're at it. But that's the only thing so far that's kind of sticking out.
Yeah, I didn't really like the typos. I saw them, but I didn't really I read the whole thing.
Yeah,
I didn't see anything that needed to be changed. I know you had we ended.
Sorry?
So
say that again. You were cutting off a
bit. I know you didn't like the ending. You were having a little issue at the ending.
And I haven't even read the ending.
You haven't read that, but I can leave that up to you if you want to.
Oh, right.
Because you can have to go in and check for the fix the typos, right? And then maybe you can see if you have any suggestion for the ending once you're into script.
I'm sorry. I think possibly, maybe not. I'll see. But because I had mentioned to you when we first finished drafting the script that I went to reread it again, and after page, I think it was page 13 or something like that, I felt like it started to drop off. But as I'm reading it again this time, I'm not getting the same feeling. So maybe that was just, you know, a moment.
Maybe it's because I wrote the ending. You didn't participate enough, and you thought I did a bad job. So you were trying to correct.
What? Is that what you think? No.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no, that's not the reason. Come on now. And it wasn't exactly just the ending. It was beginning when he was sitting with Matt, when he was relaying, once he was like telling Matt his story about how he had met with Nomi and how his feelings were changing. That's kind of where it started, and I was involved in that part. So
okay, but remember, the big thing here is the message. We want to just the message, right? I mean, we want to put it dramatic, a little bit drama inside, but there's also a message behind it. And as long as that message is out, that's one part that we want to do. Is the message behind the film. Right? The dramatic part is good, is to bring tensions and everything, but the message is also good. But so when I was reading the whole thing again, and I saw that all the messages that we wanted to send out, they were good. It was delivered the right way and everything. So I was kind of happy for that. But maybe we want to put it more dramatic and put more tensions. And again, we wrote the script, so sometimes we're missing something. I'm gonna have a third eye. I'm gonna have a third person to come and read it and see if they can suggest anything. I'm gonna have, I'll try to see if I can find like a writer or a script writer, even if I have to pay a little bit, just so that that person can go in, read the whole script and give us recommendations.
Okay.
And from those recommendations, we can see what else we can do to make the script better.
All right, cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, always is somebody...
a fresh eye.
A fresh eye. And I think we have to be clear before we kind of engage this person about some of the, and I think we already kind of talked about this, but what themes we're trying to address and whether or not first of all, the character profiles. And so this is how we're saying Matt's personality is how we're saying Kim's personality is, and all of that. One, we have to provide that information. I think that's already in the treatment. And then also we would have to put together some information about themes. So it's like, these are the themes that we're trying to cover, and do you feel as if they're coming across properly through the script? And if they're not, remember that this is only a 15-minute movie, so how else can we bring it out? And that person can possibly suggest, maybe in the scene descriptions you can bring it out, or possibly in the dialogue you might be able to change it.
Exactly.
There.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't feel like we wouldn't blindly hand over the script to somebody, because they wouldn't understand it and they might sort of change it too much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So talking about the descriptions, I was thinking maybe Matt's character can be like a comedian.
Why?
I was thinking maybe Matt could be like this dramatic comedian, you know, like he has to be a little bit funny. Whenever he's talking to, are you crazy? What's going on? Walking away from Kim? Like, you're not gonna do that, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, I want him to be like a little bit more of a, you know, this character that is out of, you know, you know, his character can be that in a sense where he can make people laugh. Like, people be like, oh my God, unbelievable. This guy is unbelievable. You see how he's talking, and like he's a comedian, you know, like. You know?
But, okay, I like that, like a comedic element. But does that sort of fit well into his personality also, as somebody who's, remember, he's also using David?
Oh yeah. I think it's gonna fit well. I mean, it's talking in a comedian way and making fun and yelling. It's saying that you're gonna screw me over. Like, my life is gonna be ruined because of you. So you better fix it. You know, like, you know. We'll see. And the reason why that came up, because I was thinking about the auditions. In the auditions, we need to give a descriptions, right? We'll go in the script, we'll say, okay, for Kim's role, we'll say, okay, Kim comes home drunk and sees his boyfriend on a couch and she starts cursing or whatever. Act as a Kim, do that as a Kim, because we want to know exactly how that person can fit Kim's role, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming
me? Yeah, for sure. I mean, we would give them a scene of the script. For example, the fight between David and Kim. We would give that to the actors and ask them to act that out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can do it, or what the chemistry is like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I like the idea of some, comedic relief. Like, obviously, it's always good to make your audience laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe not so much in his in changing the script or the lines that
No,
Matt has, but in his delivery.
in his delivery, exactly.
In his
Exactly. That's what I'm
delivery.
saying. In his delivery, yes.
Okay.
We're not changing the script or the anything. We're not changing anything. It's just in his delivery, the way he talks and everything. He has to be more of a comedic, like like a funny guy. He has to be more of a George Costanza. If you watch Seinfeld,
yeah,
more of a George Costanza.
Okay.
Like things like that. We'll see. We'll see.
Right.
That's just I was just thinking ahead of time there. So.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? No idea is dismissed here. We'll try it out. And actually, I do like it. I kind of think it'll be fun to have like a funny tone, or like the way he behaves is a little bit funny.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's not forget it. So let's note it somewhere. So we don't, we will have this video, so we'll remember.
Yeah. We're going to have the video, and I don't forget easily. Everything is in my head.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so for me, that was really it. The fact that there was a major inconsistency between the engagement and the marriage, and that's like an easy fix. I'll check to see if I have access to Celtics. If I don't, you can just give it to me.
Okay.
And yeah, so for you, everything was fine, yeah? In terms of script?
Yeah, for me, everything was good. I like just a few typos here and there, and that's it. But I think it's solid. I told you I gave it to my colleague at work just to read it for me, and she loved it. She really liked it. She can't wait to see the rest. So
there is no rest. This is it.
No, we're gonna make a series about it, or we're gonna make a movie about it. So this is just first part, right?
Yeah.
But she had the same questions that we were trying to put in people's head, like, okay, where's Matt coming from with this? Like, what happened? It's like, what happened to Kim? Why is David acting like this? Where's Naomi? What happened? What's the story with Naomi? Like, those are the questions that she had, and I'm like, okay, that's what we want people to have, because whenever we write the whole series or the whole movie, then we're gonna go different angles and trying to show exactly what happened in the past, or things like that. So yeah, that's good. It's just gonna the movie is gonna catch people's attention, and then they will just want more. So it's good for us. I mean, it's interesting. Can't wait.
Yeah. No, I know. It's good. All right. So yeah, for now, let's say we're happy with the treatment. We're happy with the script. We might just get a second script writer to, give us a once over and some recommendations to really clean it up when we're ready to, start doing auditioning actors and really setting up, for filming. I think at that time we'll bring somebody else on. But so far, so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess you check and see if you can go inside the script, right? You check, see if you still have access to the.
Let me see. Why don't I just check now? I'll check now.
Okay.
It's opening. It's asking me for a login before. I think I got logged out, but do I have the login information from you?
Yes.
In my inbox somewhere? Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. It's my email, treasure34.
It's okay. I'll look for it. We can just communicate about this offline. But yeah, I'll look for it, because before because I was working on it so often, I would just have to type in the website and it took me directly to the script. But now I can't seem to go directly to the script. So either it's phased out of my system, my computer's memory, or okay,
you got logged out.
Probably. You kicked me out as soon as you could. Damn.
No, it wasn't me. It's just you. It's been a long time since you use it. So I thought maybe you clear caches sometimes on your computer. Maybe you just
Oh, sure. I've probably done that too at some point.
Okay, yeah. So if you did that, then it's gonna remove everything, like all the browsing history, so you won't have it anymore.
Okay, so you're happy with me to go in and change that engagement, marriage to engagement, and then fix any other little things?
Yes, yes, okay. Please do that. Yeah.
All right, awesome, cool. So take us, let's talk about, what was it you wanted to talk about?
So now we want to talk about the storyboard, okay? I guess that's what we wanted to really talk about today. So, okay, you don't know you wanted to know what's a storyboard. I hope so. I will try to see if I can have but anyways, I didn't prepare anything. Like I would have loved to show you exactly what it is. So a storyboard is like a visual outline of the script, to be basically. So it's a script itself. Before you make a movie, you take that script and you put a visual outline. So it's like a comic, you know, those comic book with all the caricature and everything. So that's very a storyboard. So the person takes your script and you read descriptions. So the description says Kim is in the house, she's sitting on a couch, and Matt is beside her, and they're playing a board game. So they design, the guy, the graphic designer has to, you know, make a mock-up of Kim sitting on the floor, and Matt is around. There's a glass of wine on the table, like the visual. Yeah. The visual of the descriptions. You know, each description when we say, okay, it's day in the house, in the apartment, and Matt knocks on the door. It's a visual. So, and we do this just so that we don't miss anything. It's easier when you have the storyboard. Even if you want to prepare the set, you'll be able to look at the storyboard and say, oh, there's a lamp there. You know, at the storyboard, that's where you can pay attention to details. That's okay. I really want the lamp to be there because in the future or 10 minutes after, that lamp will again be there and she's gonna break. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's where you pay attention to little details, and you put it there. You put the glass of wine there. The bottle of wine there. How many glasses were on the table and things like that. Whenever we're filming, there'll be someone taking care of the continuity. Sorry, continuity. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. There'll be a person there making sure that whenever we say start and stop, if the actor goes somewhere to fix the makeup and everything, when she comes back, she will be at the exact same place, same state, and everything around it will be the same. So we can have one person dedicated just to making sure that the continuity is good. Okay. And sometimes we can a job like that in movies. Oh my God, you have no idea. There's a script supervisor, the person who has a script like this. Obviously, we can change the script here and there, but on the filming day, the script that's there has to be set. Like whenever we gonna do rehearsal with the actors, or whenever we give them scripts. Personally, some people don't. Personally, I always like to give a chance to the actors to go in and maybe reward it to how they want to speak it, to how they usually talk. So that it's easier, it's easier for them, right? So we might make a little changes here and there, like Matt might have a way of saying things that's gonna be a little funnier, so we just reward it so that it's funny, it comes out good. So we're gonna have a script supervisor on set, and that script supervisor is gonna look at the script and say, oh Matt, that's not what's on the script, you have to follow the script. Just because we don't, you know how we're filming a set, it's the same set, it's the same shot, but we can film it like 3, 4, 5 different ways. From this angle, from that angle, from the back, from the top, from the bottom, it's the same set, but we film a different way. And when we do the edit, that's when we mix everything up. So when we take it this angle, if you say something else, on this angle, we say something else, and then we're gonna be mixed up whenever we're doing the audio. You know what I mean? Yeah, seriously. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So it has to literally be the full, carbon copy every time. Yeah, as much superimpose them without as much as possible. I've worked in a set where the actor keeps changing the script, and then at the end, it's like the director's like, "How am I gonna do the audio editing with this? Like, I can't match everything. Like, it's hard. It's very hard." Yeah. So a storyboard is very the visual, and most of the time it's the description. We don't add the dialogue in there. Some people do. They'll put like a little dialogues, but I don't really need it. So it's really the visual of the description of the scene. So
Okay.
Adele is sitting at home and she's having a glass of wine and this and that. That's the visual we want.
Why
And that's
wine? Do you spy on me at home? You just looked into my soul with that comment.
I know. So yeah, so that's the storyboard. Again, there's a lot of theory behind the storyboard. Some people don't use it because they're just too busy on the set, and sometimes they don't have time to go look at the storyboard. Some directors like to have the storyboard. There's a different kind of a storyboard. There's a storyboard for directors where the storyboard show the angles and everything. Directors have like an extended storyboard, I can say, where they have different angles to shoot. They have a storyboard where there's fading, like, okay, this story is coming from here. It's gonna fade in, like, you know, at the transition, it's gonna fade into this other scene. So there's a lot of way of making a storyboard. Well, we're just gonna make a basic one for now. That's gonna help the director.
Is there
and
somebody
help the
that we so we have to bring on a storyboarding
storyboarder?
Artist. Is that what they're called? Okay.
They're called storyboard artists. Yeah, this is storyboard artists. Yeah.
So they'll illustrate, whether digitally or by hand, the different scenes, the setup of the different scenes, so that we can visualize it when it comes to setting up the scene or really imagining how we want to shoot a particular scene or whatever. We can have that in mind and we don't miss anything. That's the whole point of that.
That's the whole point of that. And he helps the actors too at the same time, because this actor can look at it and say, okay, I have to sit like this, or I have to look at this. You know, you just give them a little bit direction. It's just an extra tool that can help everybody on set. Storyboard.
So before you do a storyboard, then do you have to sort of be further along in terms of understand where you're going to be shooting, locations, and all of that? Because I'm just assuming that whoever the illustrator is will have to visualize what you already envision. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like you're gonna have a house with a couch, you know, that is sort of against the wall and the stairs behind it, because Kim is gonna walk up the stairs at some point. Then, you know, right?
Yes and no. Yes, because it's gonna help so that the person who's doing the storyboard can have like a picture of where the set will be. But at the same time, the storyboard guy has the description, the scene description.
Okay.
So even if we don't have the set, the scene description is the set for now. And the guy, the storyboard artist, has to follow exactly what says on the screen description. So Naomi is coming out of the convenience store. So you know, we have to put Naomi outside of the convenience store main entrance, and maybe show the convenience store banner on top that says liquor store or whatever, with lighting around, you know what I mean? So he has to come up with that. That's why he's an artist. He has to visualize it. So, okay, it's coming from a convenience store, and then he's gonna present it to us. If there's some stuff that I'm missing, we'll say, okay, can you put a light here? Or can you put both of them in the shot? So Naomi is coming out and Matt is right there. Can you just put them there? That's for the next for the first shot. Then after that, can you put them close up, like, you know what I mean? Then we'll meet regularly with the storyboard artists just to go over the storyboards before you go for. I usually meet with them every 5 pages. So whenever he does 5 pages, I meet with them and we revise the 5 pages. And I ask him, I say, okay, this I don't like this, change this and change that. Because the sample that's going to present to us is just a mock-up before he finalizes it. Okay.
So I mean, in terms of supplies or what materials, what do we need to provide the storyboarding artist? Do we just need to provide them with the treatment and the script?
Just a script.
Or just a script?
Just a script. And in the past, what I did is I provide them with the script and anything that can help them. You know, anything that can help them. You know what? It's funny because I should have a storyboard here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm also really curious about what we do with the illustrations after. It almost seems like a waste to throw them away. What do people typically do with the illustrations from storyboarding after?
After?
Yeah, because it's like a comic series. You just like put it in a folder?
I mean, mine, I didn't do anything with it, but yeah, like you say, you can do a comic series with that. You can, there's a lot of things if you want to do. I mean, it depends with people, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of time consuming, Trésor, I think you have an announcement. You just, your film, your latest short film, went live on YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Encourage people to go watch and support
Dombolo
you.
Effect. Dombolo Effect went live. Guys, if you're listening to me,
we'll include the link in the description.
We'll include the link in the descriptions, well, in Adele descriptions, because if you're looking at my channel, the Dombolo Effect is on my channel. So please, it's only 35 minutes long, so take some time, go watch that movie. There's a lot of music, there's a lot of dancing. You're gonna love it. So yeah. So did you watch it? Did you watch?
I told you already. I caught the last 10 minutes. I haven't gone back to watch it again. No.
Yeah. So
I'll watch it with everybody else.
Cool. That's nice. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was exciting. I have a lot of good feedback. A lot of people watching it. Which is good. I like the vibe and the comments and everything. So I'm heading in the right direction. I'm not there yet. I know I'm not there yet, but I'm coming. I'm coming for you guys. So,
Scary. All right, cool. My question literally has been for a while now. Do you know how to do Dombolo?
How to dance it? How to dance?
That's my question.
No, I sucked. I'm not good.
What?
To be honest with you, I'm not good.
But that's what you're known for, dancing.
I know, but it's been so long since I don't know. I never really, I was never been a person I was into rap and hip hop and everything since I was young.
Yeah.
So I never really study or learn how to dance it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was in the blood, but maybe not. I'm sure you are, though. I think you can. You're just maybe.
I can a little bit. I can maybe just a couple moves. I mean, the moves can be there, but it's not something that I would display like, because some people know, some people can dance and they'll just dance anytime, anywhere, right? But for me, it's like, man, I gotta do this again, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Question answered. That was my burning question for you.
So yeah, so the movie is really good, and the actors, they know how to dance Dombolo. They're dancing really good. It's a nice piece, to be honest with you. I went young a little bit because my first film, Trophée Perdu, which was a French film. There was a little bit of older people, not older, but maybe 30 and up. So this time I wanted to really go young. So it's 18 to 25, the actors. So it makes it a little bit fun.
Is there a reason for that? Just to capture a different demographic? Is that why?
Just different audience. I just wanted to get different audience.
Different audience, yeah. Okay.
I guess for me at the same time, these are all like trying, right? Like I'm still making film to try and say, okay, what are my audience? Like sometimes you think you have an audience, then you don't have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to say, okay, where am I? What are my audience? What should I do? It's all getting experience and putting my foot different places. And once I'll get my audience and once I'll hit something, then I will know, okay, this is where I need to be. Yeah. So it's a work in progress.
It really is. I think it's about honing in what your message is, right? So it's like, what am I trying to, yes, this making movies or making films, script writing, all of that is part of my creative process, but what message am I trying to convey? What impact do I want to have? One, and then once you kind of have a solid idea of that, you think, well, what impact do I want to have on what group of people? Because you have to bring the two together. It's like, what change am I trying to bring about with my movie making, my creativity, and what group do I really want to impact, or what group am I speaking to? And then you kind of bring the two together. And then, hopefully you have an audience from that.
Yeah. And it's coming. It's I'm close. I'm knocking on the door. I just need someone to open.
I got the keys.
Don't open because I'll destroy.
Anyways, well, I have a little announcement too. Look at my little necklace.
Okay. Is that gold?
It's not real. It's not solid gold, but I'll get there. I told you that I wanted to experiment a little bit with jewelry making. So I have a line that I'm starting called Pink Majestic. And basically I just order pieces from various areas and then I kind of put them together. So I'll order chains, closures, pendants, things like that. And then I'll make them or piece them into various shapes and designs that I like. So this is just like a chain that I had. This is a sapphire little pendant that I had, and this is a heart one. I kind of put them all together and like, so officially this is my very first one that I've made.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm gonna keep making some more. I'm excited.
All right, now I see the reason we have the background.
Oh God.
Now I see the reason behind the background. You should have said this in the beginning instead of letting me go crazy on you. Okay, makes sense now.
You really went in. You really went in. I don't like it. You look different. I don't like
it. Sorry, I'm an honest person. I was just trying to be honest with you. But at least you have told me that there's a reason behind it.
There wasn't a reason behind it, Trésor. This is very coincidental. I just woke up with the idea of I want to try a background. And before I sent you the link, I tried 3 different backgrounds. I tried one that was like, you know, the earth rising, like the moon in the background. It was kind of too dark. So I changed it to like one with like leopard spots. And then last minute, I changed it to this. So I actually mentally didn't make the linkages. I just ended up with this background, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I like it. And it makes sense that it's here now, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah, me, unfortunately, I always get rushed. I don't put any necklace or anything because I get like on my neck since high school. Every time I put something, I get rushed. My hands, I don't put anything on. So
I think you have special skin. You need like solid gold. You need pure metals.
It has to be pure gold.
Metals,
like it has to be pure gold. Yeah, or silver. You have to be pure gold or silver. I suffered when I was in high school because I always wanted to put chains and high school silver chains and everything, the baggy jeans, So
and then you go home with a huge rash.
Yes. So I'll go home. I'll put it when I'm in class. I'll take it off. But when I'm in a hallways in school, then I'll put it on and look cool and everything. At the end of the day, that's when I put it on when I want to go outside. It's just like, oh my God, man! I loved it so much, but I couldn't. My skin.
Trésor, you really suffered, eh? It's just like trying to look cool was really a pain.
Yeah, I know. Because that was the thing. Everybody had it, and I wanted to have it. And then I'm like, oh, it was just anyways. Yeah. So maybe you show me more whenever.
Yeah, eventually I might make. Definitely, this is because I'm doing sort of practice pieces. I'm not so sort of invested in the quality of the materials, but once I'm making jewelry to sell, it's going to be all pure gold or pure silver. Because my biggest pet peeve when it comes to jewelry is jewelry that fades or breaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so if it's not pure gold or whatever it is, then I'm not ready to sell it. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
Cool. Right.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you have any questions? Anything in mind? Anything you want to talk about? Life is good. Life is treating you good. Everything is good. You happy? Perfect.
Thank you for asking.
That's what's important, right? You have to be happy. If
you're
not happy, then you have to talk to someone, talk to people. You have to be always happy.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Perfect. Bye. Talk to you later, okay?